Cage Minds, Micah Frankel, at the Nobody's Villains practice, head coach John Dodson ahead of Super Rizin III. And even though you're returning to Rizin, it's a BKFC style fight. How exciting is all this for you?
To be honest with you, I'm more excited that I go ahead and knuckle somebody's skull in, and I get to do it in a foreign country. So I'm going to go ahead and hit this dude as many times as possible before the ref can pull me off.
Does it feel different preparing to go to Rizin? You've done it 3 times for MMA, but to now look at it as a BKFC fight, does it feel different?
It doesn't feel any different. It just showcases my talent across the globe now. Now, since I'm recognized as a bare knuckle champion in the United States, I want to show the case of bare knuckle style fighting to the Japanese public.
Is this what you wanted for your next fight? Coming off of the last fight, is there any unfinished business that you feel still needs to be tended to?
I felt like I need to go ahead and get that 6th round, but this is going to be a new adventure, a new exciting thing to go ahead and do, and I'll catch that one on another time.
Is that, though, still something that's on your list looking at Dagoberto?
You know what? Tell you the truth, I don't even care. If that dude wants to fight, I had offered him to fight him for the same fight card my brother was on, and since he said no, I don't even care about that dude no more.
Oh, okay, so he said no. He didn't want the rematch, and you were all willing to do it in Florida.
Yeah, and he left the country. Can't come back. So that's not my fault. That's his.
Oh, okay, cool. So now it's all looking forward, and Rizin, Super Rizin III, you're on the same card as Manny Pacquiao. Like, does that at all hit you in a different way?
Oh, man, it's amazing the fact that I get to be fighting on the same card as Manny Pacquiao. I get to go ahead and fight with a legend that I can mimic his style so much, being elusive in and out, and making sure I can participate as being a traditional southpaw.
We know you're a big fan of the Ninja Turtles. Is there a Ninja Turtle that you feel like is, comparable to Manny?
None, because he is just a unique rampage of a style, and he's going to be my Splinter.
Oh, see, nice one. Nice one. You get to go meet another Splinter. So, Rizin III, Bare Knuckle, have you thought about, is it going to be a little bit different because normally I have that squared circle, and I believe this is going to be a lot bigger surface for you to implement your violence in?
To be honest with you, he can run away as far as possible that he wants to. I'm going to go ahead and utilize the ring as best as I can. I've been sitting there preparing for a boxing match in a boxing ring by helping out Diamond Boy, sparring with him once in a while.
Okay, you brought that up. So what has that been like, helping prepare someone for a high-level boxing match?
Amazing, because of the fact that I get to see my true abilities, and not only that, just be able to go ahead and learn the ins and outs of the traditional boxing. I want to help out a boxer, and he's a local out here, making sure the both of us can go ahead and succeed in our next fights.
But I almost feel like Matt is like full polar opposite of what Soya is going to bring to you. From what I've seen, he's kind of a wild man out there.
Well, yeah, but I'm preparing for a wild man with Nick and everybody else in here. But I want to make sure I can go ahead and get the exact same type of thing and feel for a traditional boxer who's going to be throwing a lot more hooks and also those straight punches. I need to be more aware of being in a boxing type of a fight versus a mixed martial arts bout.
We've seen one BKFC fight in Rizin before, and now they bring over the champ. What does it mean to be looked at in that kind of role as an ambassador, someone that the country already knows, and taking BKFC and taking it to another level in Japan?
It's going to be a great feeling. It's kind of humbling and honoring that they want me to go ahead and represent the BKFC out in Japan, because I have such a huge fan base out there already.
Look at this face. We already knew. Come on. It just makes sense that this needs to be on billboards, and it needs to be putting the sport out there more.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Mike Perry is doing an excellent job, but I know I can go ahead and continue on doing it for the lighter weights.
Once you look past this fight, what are you looking at?
Right now, I'm just looking at this one for right now, so I can go ahead and just knock this one out of the park and then figure out what the future later down the road.
What has this camp been like, and how has it been different from the last one?
It's been just very rigorous, making sure I can continue on, pushing the pace, and be more aggressive, and I want to make this fight as short as possible, and I'm not trying to go to decision like I did in my last one.
Does it make a difference that it's going to be his debut into the bare knuckle sport, and you are the world champion? You have this veteran experience.
Not at all, because he has so much sense of unique background in mixed martial arts. I'm going to go ahead and push the pace and drive it, and making sure I can continue and hit him in as fast as possible for those 2 minutes.
He's John Dodson. He's the magician and world traveler going over to Japan. Super Rizin III. I think it's going to be exciting. And what do you think also about the women that are going to be out there? It's going to be Ty Emery versus Cerise Sagala, so you get to see them in bare knuckle also.
I don't want to see anything wild like a broken leg, or the Japanese public will frown on some nudity.
Yeah, no exposure, but I think it's going to be a crazy fight.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a crazy fight as well because they're just two wild chicks that want to go out there and just bang it out as quickly as possible.
That's John Dodson. Appreciate you always taking the time. Talk to me a little bit before the fight, sir.
Oh, thank you for always coming out here and looking and representing New Mexico and helping us all succeed and showing the world that we are still fucking amazing.
You're always amazing, bro.
Thanks to you.
Oh, no, it's all this, man. Thank you guys for watching.